Happy Monday to you. This is Dave Urchan with Balance and Thrive, Body, Mind, and Spirit. Much later today, and today's been a bit of an odd day. Got to spend an hour this morning on hold with the California DMV. Never did get through. Little ties into Balance and Thrive a little bit because I noticed yesterday I haven't ridden my motorcycle in quite a while. Matter of fact, it's a cancer. I think I've only been out twice, but I'm in the mood to get it. I got a battery the other day. Got suited up and got ready to take the bike out, only to find out. So I had to change out the insurance card, put the new one in, got ready for the registration, make sure that was updated. Only anytime you get the insurance or registration, it goes on the refrigerator so anybody can see it and knows it needs to be changed. Only to find out that the insurance card or the registration card that was on the refrigerator was from 2020. Go find the records. Got the check returned. It was paid. The new one for 2021 was paid in September, 6 months ago, but haven't received it yet. So that's, and Balance and Thrive a little bit frustrated. Yeah. Absolutely pissed, irritated. No, I wasn't. Just a little irritated. That's all. That's one of the advantages of having Balance and Thrive. If I wasn't practicing this, I might be a little more irritated and pissed off, but that's what it is. So yeah, I spent an hour online this morning, or on the phone with them on hold this morning because I had other things to do and finally had to let go of it. Started a new workout program using the sandbags, and right now my arms keep cramping up on me because it's the sandbag, a lot of gripping. So, but anyways, then I said off to a different Monday, and part of what I had to hurry up and get things done is because I was grateful enough and virtual enough to meet with a friend for lunch. And this is where I mean, keep your strong connections going. This is someone in my life that we've known each other for over 20 years. And outside of my family, she's probably someone that knows me better than anyone else. Again, knows me better than anyone else outside the family. A good chance, which might not always be a positive thing. Sometimes she knows me too well. Of course, I kind of know her quite as well as on the other side. But when you have those connections, these are people to where we haven't seen each other, I think, in 5 months. We talked once since then, little messages back and forth, texts like that there. But the type of connections I'm referring to are those the ones that when we see each other, it's like not too much time has passed. Sorry, my arms keep cramping up on me a little bit here. It's one of the connections that are strong. You sync with each other. You know each other's thinking. You know what each other's going on. And you just got to sit there and catch up with each other's lives, but not too much time has passed. It's like nothing's gone there. Those are the type of connections I'm talking about. And those are the ones I think most of us really cherish, because to have someone in your life like that you've had around for a long time, that are still there through your ups and downs. And yes, we have had ups and downs, some really good times, some rather nasty times, some lessons learned, but overall, she and I are still friends. We're still talking to each other. I don't think we're quite as connected as we were before because our lives have gone off in a little different directions, but that connection is still there. So that's what I'm referring to. Again, that's what I'm referring to. If you have people in your life, because I know when I used to teach health and wellness, I would ask the students who has had friends in their life for sometimes 15, 20 years. And those are actually very rare. To have someone in your life that you stay connected to are not as common as you might know. And if you do, cherish them as I do. And sometimes this leads off to what I've talked to a lot, was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday, about what Mel Robbins talked about and what I previously talked about, making connections, talking to people, and making sure you let them know you're thinking about them, let them know you love them, whatever it may be. If you're not for sure, you can go back and check yesterday's video. And I'm sorry, I don't have the titles up yet because as of the editing, as of filming this one here, Facebook still won't let me edit the videos because normally I put titles on them so it makes it easier to find. Now, as of right now, Facebook still doesn't let me do that. But yeah, whatever connections you have, you got your family, but you also get those friends. I'm reiterating myself here again, but if you have someone who's been in your life for a couple of decades, you have that connection with each other, keep those going strong. And it's the kind where, like myself, where you've had ups and downs, you might have had arguments, you might have had fallen out, but yet you still come back together. Keep those connections going. And that's one thing, because that's helps so much with your spiritual health. That worked with your communal health, because you got the people around you. But to me, it also works on the other spiritual environmental, because I think there's a higher power, and especially if you have that connection with each other that works together well, it works on your personal spirituality because you're working with yourself and the connections. And I think also, for me, it works on your mind too, because you got in here, it lets you know you have those friends and connections, which in turn, both those help to lift your body up. You can feel a lot of times the difference when you're around the people that lift you up like that. So for me, I got to have lunch today. I'm real grateful for the time. So I told her today, thank you for it and appreciate it. I'm saying it publicly here as well. Thank you, and thank you for being in my life. I appreciate it so much. So let me know in the comments, do you have someone that you've had in your life that's been around that long? So this is someone that's been around for over 20 years. What's the longest relationship you have? Positive relationship. Let's stick with the positive ones, the ones that actually do you good. So who have you had in your life? Do you have one? Either that or just what's the person you know? You don't have to say them out if you don't want to. You don't have to tag them or anything like that unless you choose to. But do you have someone in your life that you've known that long, that you have that strong connection with, to where you might not have seen each other for 6 months to a year, but when you meet each other, it's like no time's really passed. So let me know if you have someone like that in your life, and what do you feel out of it? What do you get out of it? All right, so there's today's video. All right, enjoy the rest of your Monday as you start off hopefully this week on a good way. So mine didn't start off quite the way I preferred, but that's not negative. It's just the way it is. So I just roll with it. Doesn't bother me too much. All right, so we'll catch you next time. Take care. Balance into you.